ever thought of getting an iPad, maybe for yourself, maybe for somebody else, maybe for some kind of project you always wanted to start, maybe for some note-taking, video editing, photo editing, gaming, browsing the web, or whatever the usage you want? Have you ever considered that? And if this thought ever crossed your mind, you should definitely watch my 5 reasons, 5 hot reasons why you should get an iPad right now. Because now it's gonna be the perfect time to buy the new device, due to the 5 reasons I'm gonna give you here. So with no further ado, with no more wasting of your time, let's get to the video. And before that, just make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy. Peace. So my first reason definitely considers our current situation right now, because as you all know, this is still a pandemic situation, and also the school is coming back soon. Some of us are gonna be in school, and we are gonna need a device that will greatly contribute to our learning, to doing some projects, writing, typing, doing some presentations, and maybe gaming and watching videos in free time. An iPad would be perfect for that, especially considering the fact that, for example, in App Store you have so many apps. Some of them are free, actually a lot of them are free. You have so many apps for whatever usage you'd like it to have, so there is no problem with that. Also, when it comes to gaming, like all iPads, they are good enough to do gaming. Even the base 10.2-inch iPad, I think it can even play Fortnite pretty decently. And other iPads like Mini or iPad Pro, they are great for gaming, especially the iPad Pro with 120 Hz, refresh rate. So that means 120 FPS, for example, in Fortnite. And also, like, when it comes to the possibilities of iPad OS itself, it's getting more and more functional, and I think doing your work from this device is gonna be quite a good idea. Also, considering the fact that the base 10.2-inch iPad is pretty damn cheap, like it's $250 on Amazon. So even though it's a crisis, right? And now you may think, why the hell do you recommend me an iPad in crisis? Well, the thing is this, that considering you're at home and doing all of your work at home, also spending a lot of time here due to the pandemic and stuff, I think it's important to have a good quality work, and iPad enables you to do so. It also gives you great free time with gaming and watching and whatever you would do with this device. So for $250 when it comes to base iPad, you get a great quality product that will give you basically all you want. It gives you pretty much at some point laptop replacement possibilities. It also gives you good typing experience as well as some entertainment. So I think this would be a good choice, especially right now, and especially for students who are coming back to school soon and who might have to work, from their homes. Also, for some kind of people who work in corporations, this would also be good as well, because considering the fact that there are many home offices and you are doing all of your work from home, iPad would be a great companion to your work. So yeah, that is my reason number 1. My second reason is the iPad OS itself. I mean, this is the thing that makes an iPad an iPad. This is the thing that enables you to actually take advantage of this device, to actually make it functional. For example, when it comes to productivity, you can have 2 apps open at once and navigate through them, no problem, work in that if you wish. And then you can even open the third one and work on that as well, just as you can see, just as you might have seen in my last video. So multitasking is great. It also allows you to launch fully computer websites, so another great thing. And actually iPadOS is getting more and more functional. Right now we have mouse and keyboard support, which even make this device greater, maybe at some point even a laptop replacement. And also the fact that in the future updates, like in iPadOS 14, you are gonna have the possibility of using this mouse and keyboard support in gaming, which is like insane. So iPads are getting better and better. Actually, if you compare this iPad mini 5, when it came out originally in like 2019, it wasn't so functional because it still had iOS 12. So with introduction of iPadOS 14, it actually became better. And that's the thing that is the pattern right now, that iPads, even though they age naturally, they are getting better and better with each software update. And the fact is that they are being supported for a very long time. For example, if you look at iPad Air 2, this device will be supported for like 7 years. I mean, it's from 2014 and it's gonna get iPad OS 14, which is like sick. So all the iPads, they get great support and great functionality thanks to the iPad OS. So I think this is a huge reason why you should definitely get an iPad in 2020. So my next reason is the fact that now all iPads have Apple Pencil support, which is just a killer feature for any student. Because the fact that you can take notes, digital notes, that you will never lose, you can just have them in an iCloud or whatever, and the fact that you can write with them comfortably with this pencil is just a fantastic thing, I think, for anybody. Of course, the fact that you have to pay some extra for Apple Pencil is not too encouraging, but trust me, like, the experience overall is fantastic. The writing experience is very smooth, like there is basically no latency, there's even some pressure sensitivity. So for artists, students, or people generally who like to write with Apple Pencil, or generally like with normal pen, I think you will very much appreciate the experience you have with Apple Pencil. And it's another reason you should get an iPad, because as I said, all iPads have now Apple Pencil support, and Apple Pencil always works fantastic, so you will not be disappointed in that case. My fourth reason why you should get an iPad in 2020 is the variety. Variety both of choice and usage. I mean, when it comes to choice, you can basically get any size of iPad you want, any price you want, from $250 for the new base iPad to almost $1,000, or basically $1,000 for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. So like, for any pocket there will be an appropriate iPad, as well as when it comes to the size. Like, as I said, if you like portability, you can go with iPad mini. If you like huge multitasking and generally maybe want some kind of laptop replacement, then you can get 11 or 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and you're gonna have great experience while using these devices. Also, the fact that iPads enable you to do basically everything. Like, you can work on them, edit photos and videos, type, use some smartphone apps, and game in free time is just a fantastic thing. And like, all iPads, they perform pretty decently. I mean, decently when it comes to the base iPad, and fantastically when it comes to like iPad Pro. And the fact that they all look beautifully when it comes to display makes it even like better experience and better usage. So that would be my reason number 4, the variety and the value that iPads offer you. Fifth and final reason is definitely the hottest one, and it's the fact that all iPads are gonna get refreshed. Yes, I mean, the base iPad is gonna get its refresh in September this year. It's gonna be much more powerful. It's rumored to have Apple A12 chip, so it's even gonna be great for gaming. Like, it will be a perfect choice, and the fact that you can get completely new device that has just been launched makes it even better, because of the fact that it will last very long and will serve you greatly, because it will be the newest you can get. Also, new iPad mini, new iPad Air are rumored to be refreshed this year, in the beginning of the next year, as well as the new iPad Pro with A14X and mini LED. Or we are actually not sure if it's gonna have mini LED, but still, this will be a rather big upgrade compared to what it was like in March 2020. So the fact that the whole Apple iPads lineup is gonna be refreshed is the hottest reason you can possibly think of, because that basically means that if you are gonna buy an iPad after the new ones are launched, you will have the newest possible iPad with the newest design, and Apple is not gonna update them for a certain amount of time. So this is a fantastic thing, and also the fact that they will last very long makes it a really attractive option. So my final reason is the fact that the whole Apple's lineup is gonna be refreshed, so definitely wait for that. Comment if you are going to, or maybe if you are not, like, what are your reasons behind it, why you would get an iPad or would not. Subscribe and make sure to like the video if you liked it, and be sure to be well. Until next time, peace.